Hello and welcome to News Hour on Unity TV. Today is Monday, 3rd of July 2023 and it's equivalent to 15th of Zulhijjah, 1444 after Hijrah. The headlines. Tinubu rejects EU report on 2023 general elections, opposition fume. Gunmen killed RCCG pastor, kidnapped 7 victims, rescued in Ogun. 6 Nigerians die in Arafat, Mina, says Macron. And on the foreign scene, French police arrest hundreds more in 5th night of rioting. And in sports, England edged Portugal 1-0 to reach Euro Under-21 semis. And those were the headlines, and for details and more of the stories, I am Rukayat Sani Ibrahim. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Sunday afternoon returned to Abuja from Lagos 13 days after he left to attend the summit on new global financing pact in Paris, the capital of France. Recall that the president left Abuja on June 20 to participate in the summit on new global financing pact in Paris, the capital of France. He returned to Nigeria but went straight to Lagos on Tuesday, June 27 to observe the Eid al-Kabir festival in his home at Ikoyi. While in Lagos, apart from joining all the Muslim faithful to celebrate the Eid al-Kabir festival, he also received the president of Guinea-Bissau, Umaro Sissoco Embalo. He landed at the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, at about 2:30 p.m. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Sunday said he has rejected the report by the European Union's Electoral Observer Mission on the 2020 general elections, describing the final report as a product of a poorly done desk job that relied heavily on few persons. The president, in a statement issued by his special advisor on special duties, communications and strategy, Dele Alake, noted that some notable bodies like the Nigerian Bar Association and the Independent National Electoral Commission have commended the conduct and outcome of the election. The statement said that there was no substantial evidence by the EU or any foreign body that is viable enough to discredit the outcome of the polls. However, standard-bearer of the People's Democratic Party in the 2020 election, Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour Party counterpart, Peter Obi, have lampooned the presidency for rejecting the European Union final report on the February 25 presidential election. The Christian Association of Nigeria in Ogun State on Sunday expressed sadness over the killing of a pastor Kayode Oluwakemi by kidnappers who abducted 7 worshippers, all of whom have been rescued in the state. It was gathered that the churchgoers were conducting a vigil at the Redeemed Christian Church of God Desires of Nations Parish when the kidnappers invaded the premises of the church at Abule Ori in the Obafemi Awode local government area of Ogun State, killed the pastor and kidnapped 7 worshippers. Reacting to the development, the General Secretary Khan, Dr. Stephen Adeyemi, urged the government to step up efforts to stop insecurity around worship centers in the state. Navy spokesperson Commodore Ayo Vaughan has said that the Chinese warship had docked in Lagos port yesterday was on diplomatic visit to Nigeria, assuring that there was nothing to worry about. A China warship MSL destroyer on official visit to Nigeria docked at the Lagos port. The arrival of the ship was met with warm reception by the officials of the Nigerian Navy at the Western Naval Command, led by Flag Officer Commanding Rear Admiral Joseph Akpan. Commander Vaughan, who spoke to newsmen, said Nigeria and China have a long-standing relationship, adding that the visit was to strengthen that relationship. Taraba State Governor Agbu Kefas has imposed a 24-hour curfew on Karim Town, the headquarters of Karim Lami, the local government and its environs, effective July 2, 2023. The curfew was necessitated by the renewed communal conflict in some parts of the local government area after the killing of over 30 lives. In a statement, the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Yusuf Sanda, said security agencies have been mandated to ensure strict compliance and any person or group of persons found violating the order should be dealt with in accordance with the law. 6 Nigerians were reported dead during the 5 days riots in Mina and Arafat, the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON, said. This brings to 13 the total number of pilgrims that died in this year's Hajj. NACON's head of medical mission, Dr. Usman Galadima, who made this known during a stakeholders meeting in Makkah yesterday, said 2 Nigerians delivered babies during the 5-day Hajj rite. According to him, 93 emergency cases were attended to, which include 3 cases of chicken pox. The senator representing Anambra South Senatorial District, Dr. Ifeanyi Ubah, has vowed to stop the Monday sit-at-home in his constituency with immediate effect. Ubah said the adverse effects the exercise has so far inflicted on the commercial, economic, and well-being of the Southeast residents have become so devastating that the exercise has to be tackled with every strength it deserves. He urged the people of his constituency to start opening for business on Mondays, starting today, saying that adequate security measures and equipment have been put in place to ensure watertight security of lives and properties. The senator stated these at the Ifeanyi Ubah International Stadium, Nnewi, Anambra State on Sunday when he addressed the state vigilante and community security watch operatives from the 4 quarters of Nnewi, comprising Otolo, Uruagu, Omodim, and Nnewi Ichi. He used the avenue to unveil a number of security gadgets and equipment he procured for security operations in the Nnewi constituency and environs, while tasking the vigilante operatives to ensure watertight security for the people. The immediate past Minister of Finance, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, has landed a World Bank job as an alternate executive director. Barring hitches, she will resume at the bank's headquarters in Washington on July 10. However, this appears to be pushed back with some interest who allege that the former minister did not follow due process. An online medium today quoted Washington sources as saying that Mrs. Zainab Ahmed circumvented appointment procedures by nominating herself. The report also had it that the World Bank has requested for the nominations of 3 economists for an AED position several months before the end of the President Muhammadu Buhari administration, but that the minister kept the letter to herself. It was also alleged that the minister neither obtained President Buhari's approval of her self-nomination nor the approval of the new president, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, a highly placed federal government source who is familiar with the World Bank system told Vanguard that Mrs. Ahmed did nothing wrong in the appointment. And on the foreign scene, the French government said Sunday that hundreds more have been arrested in a 5th night of rioting sparked by the police killing of a 17-year-old as police deploy reinforcements to flashpoint sites around the country. Protesters, mostly minors, have torched cars, damaged infrastructures, and clashed with police in an outpouring of rage since an officer shot Nahel M. Point blank as he attempted to flee a traffic stop on Tuesday. The killing was captured on video, which spread on social media and fueled the anger over police violence against minorities, exposing severe racial tensions in France. A day after Nahel was laid to rest in near Paris, the Interior Minister said police had made 719 arrests overnight, still a provisionally tally after around 1,300 the previous night. Some 45 police officers were injured, 577 vehicles touched, 74 buildings set on fire, and 871 fires set in streets and other public spaces. And in sport, Antonio Gordon scored the only goal as England beat Portugal 1-0 on Sunday in Kutaisi in Georgia to reach the last 4 of the European Under-21 tournament. In the semi-final on Wednesday, England will face Israel in Tbilisi in a rematch of a group game that England won 2-0. In the other semi-final, Spain will face the winner of the last quarter-final on Sunday between France and Ukraine in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. In transfer news, however, David De Gea could be reunited with Cristiano Ronaldo as Al Nassr are plotting a summer move for the goalkeeper. The Spain international is a free agent following the expiry of his Manchester United contract on June 30. According to The Sun, Al Nassr are preparing to offer him a potential €250,000 a week contract to move to Saudi Arabia. And with the sport news, we've come to the end of our bulletin for today. You can follow us on our social media handles at Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at TUNTBE Radio FM TV, respectively. You can also watch us live on the satellite decoder and icon search, which has been watched in about 38 countries of the world free. You can also watch us and stream us live on our YouTube channel at Unity FM TV. I am Rukayat Sani Ibrahim. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of our programs.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money. You are so unbothered as long as they pay. Say it's just business, all about the money. You know they're on a fast lane, but you've got business to run. So you look away the other way.
It concerns you. It kill love, it kill dreams. It land people for jail. War against drug abuse.